हेलो एंड अगेन वेलकम टू आवर चैनल। सो टुडे हम लोग आज एक इंटीग्रल को परफॉर्म करने जा जो इंटीग्रल हमारा है x टू द पावर dx माइनस वन। सो सबसे पहले इस इंटीग्रल को हम लोग अगर देखेंगे तो यहाँ पे dx मिसिंग है। इट मींस ये dx हमारा जो पावर में x के विच इज नॉट इन पावर, इट शुड बी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर साइड, but this question looks very weird. But this question is quite tricky. And first of all, you have to try this particular question because I have taken this particular question from the internet because it is very famous. This particular question is very famous on the internet. That's why I thought that I have to make this particular video on this integral. So now let's start doing this particular integral. For first of all, you have to try this particular integral. So now we are going to solve this particular question. But first of all, you have to try it. How can I solve this? So let's see. Let's take our integral I is equals to the integral of x to the power dx minus 1. This is a simple step we can do. Now next thing what we can do is that let's take the log on both sides. Log has a very beautiful property. Let's take log on the both sides. It will become log I, and I think this will become integral of dx, and here it will become the log x, and here it has become negative of the log 1. Okay, now I know that the log 1 value is equals to the 0. In the logarithms we will study that the log with a natural base whose base is e1 is equals to the 0. Remember the log that I have taken has base e. Okay, now what next thing we can do? So this is equals to the 0. Now log I can take it as log I is equals to the integral of log x, and here log x into the dx. अब हमें सिर्फ इस सिंपल इंटीग्रल को सॉल्व करना है जिससे हमारा फिर इंटीग्रल आ जाएगा. वी हैव सॉल्व ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटीज. हमने यहाँ पे dx को ला दिया. अब हम इसको इजीली इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं. सो हाउ कैन आई इंटीग्रेट इट? आई नो दैट the integration of log x is quite lengthy, but let's do it with the help of the integration by the substitution. I think yes, the integration by substitution. So how we can do this? So let's see. Let x into log x as t, okay, and differentiate it with both sides with respect to the x. What you will get? So using the product rule of the differentiation, what we can get is that it is equals to the log x, first of all, because the integration of x is equals to the 1, then it will become the log x, and here it is equals to the plus x, and log x integrate differentiation is equals to the 1x, and this x and x will equal to cut out each other. So this and this will eventually cut out each other, and what we are left with, okay, so I have written here dt by dx. Okay, now log x, okay, log x plus 1 here, okay, so log x plus 1 here is equals to dt by dx. Integration by substitution is a very good method and I personally liked it the most. Now putting the dx on the different side, we can take it like as log x into the dx, okay, and plus here dx is equals to the dt. So can I write log x dx simply as dt minus dx? I have simplified this, dt minus dx. Can I write it? Yes. So let's put down the value of this here. Okay, so let's put down here. So if I put down the value of log x here, it will become log I. Log I is equals to the nothing but the integral of dt minus dx. So हमने अपने इंटीग्रेशन को सिंप्लीफाई कर दिया यूजिंग द इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूशन. And the next thing we can do here is just doing integration separately of dx and dt. Okay, now I can write it as log I is equals to the integration of dt and minus integration of dx. Then what is the integration of dt? This is very simple. The integration of dt is equals to the t, and that for x it is equals to the x, and we have to put down our constant sign because there is no any type of limits in this integration. Next thing we can do, log I is equals to log I is equals to putting the value of t. I have let t as x log x. As you can see here, the value of t I have set is x log x. So I will put down the value of t here as x log x, x log x, and finally minus x plus constant. So this is what our integral become, but we have to find out the integral. So we have to remove here the log sign. How can I remove it? So I can remove it by putting here I is equals to the e to the power x into log x. Here it is in power, okay? Minus x and plus constant. So this is a simplified form of our this particular thing. Because you can verify it, because if you put down log on again both side, then it will become log of I and it will become log of e with base e will cut out and you will this exactly get this particular idea. So I have written our integral and this is the solution of our integral. But you have to expand this. But you have to expand this using the different types of the series method that are available. I think it's Taylor series we have to use to expand this particular form. And if you expand this, you will get your answer. But the more general answer is this. The next step I'm giving you is to expand this using the different types of the series methods. So this is a today's video on a very beautiful integral that I like the most. That's why I've chosen to make a video on this particular thing. So thank you for watching my video.